Hello, this is Diane C. Stevens, and I'd like to make you a quick video today explaining FTP. FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol, and you would use an FTP client to upload your web pages that you have designed to your hosting account so that they can be visible on the World Wide Web. I will be using an FTP client named FileZilla. This is a free FTP client, and you can get a copy at http://www.filezilla-project.org. This is what your FileZilla will look like when you have gotten it, downloaded it, and have opened it up so that you can connect to your hosting account. In order to connect to your hosting account, you have to fill in these 3 boxes up here at the top and then hit the quick connect. But before I do that, I just wanted to take a little minute to explain the areas involved. So this first one up here at the top, this will show activity when you are using, once you're connected and are actually doing things in your hosting account. Activity will happen here and it'll be explaining what's going on. Alright, under that is these 2 boxes here, which are both your local site or what you have at your computer at home. All the files that you have there are available for you to find right here in these 2 boxes. Over to the right is your hosting account. Here it will show exactly the files that you are using at your hosting account. Both the top and bottom boxes are the same, just like on this side. Down at the bottom, this will show activity when you are actually transferring files. It will tell you how many files are waiting to be transferred, how many successful transfers, or if you happen to have a failed transfer, that will have all of that information in this area right down here. Okay, so let me connect to my hosting account. You put in FTP dot your domain name .com, your username, which was provided to you by your hosting company when you set up your account. And then also the password that they provided you at that time as well. Once you have that in there, just hit the quick connect and you will immediately see activity in this box down here. Okay, it did not. That's because if I go back up here and look, I entered this wrong. Let's try again. Okay, now you see it says directory listing successful, and now you can also see the files that are in your hosting account. Now, I always go right away and choose public underscore HTML. This is the file we always upload our files to. So double click on that. And you will see the remote site up here says we are in the public underscore HTML directory or file. That directory and file mean the same thing. So we're in our public underscore HTML just where we want to be. So at the bottom you will see all the files that are currently in your public HTML file. Now I already have some live things on this site, so I want to be sure I put it in a subdirectory under my test. So I double click on that so that I can be in that file. Okay, now I can see that I am in there because here up at the top it says public underscore HTML backslash test. That is where I want to be. Now I go over to this side on my computer at home and find the file that I want to use. Alright, so on my desktop I want to use my project folder, actually all the way to basic training. So double click on that. I can tell where I'm at because it says right here at the top. Now, since I'm in that file, all the files that are under that file are down here listed separately. Now, your home page, the page that opens when someone types in your domain name, the page that opens is always called index HTML. So it's the index HTML file that I'm wanting to upload. In order to do this, click on the file, and then if you click again and hold it down, you can drag it over to your hosting side and drop it. Alright, it is saying I already have that file on there. Would I like to overwrite it? And yes, I will say OK, and now it will transfer that file over to this side. And if you were quick, you might have seen it come up down here and say that it was transferring. It now also says directory listing successful, so we know it has been uploaded. There is another way to do that. You can right click on the file, and when the drop down menu comes, choose upload and do it that way as well. Since I've already done that, I'm not going to upload it again. Alright, there it is. File transfer protocol may sound scary, but as you have just seen, it is not that difficult. Once you do it a few times, you'll be able to do it in your sleep. If you would like more information about internet marketing, you can go to my website at http://keywords.dianecstevens.com. There you can sign up for my weekly newsletter, which will give you lots of information about beginning and a web business. Also, you can download my free special report all about using keywords.